the very beginning of the Athey Nature Area trail. So I can get that to focus on my phone. There we go. In Victoria, Texas. I guess it's looks like a mile or two through some lowland in kind of the middle of Victoria, Texas. There's not a lot of trees in this part of Texas, just north of Corpus Christi. There's some areas that have hundreds of acres of trees along the name of the river, but it's all private. Can't get back there. DuPont Chemical and some mining, or I should say, I don't know, soil companies own the land around it, and then cattle ranchers. Tried to get in that yesterday, but it's all private property. So I decided to come to a kind of a local nature trail. More of a park, I would think. This little section goes through the actual forest. So. Looks like they had to elevate the trail here because it's all lowland. It's all marshy. Kind of what I would call a marsh anyway. I don't know what they call it in Texas. So finding all these cracks everywhere in the soil. And I don't know if that happens when it dries here or what, but they're really deep. I probably can't get it. No, it's not going to focus down in there, but it looks like it goes down a couple feet. Can't figure out what they are. It almost appears that something pushed it up from the, from the ground, but like a root or something. But I don't see how that's possible because it's all over the place. There's another section of it. Really nice little walking trail. You can hear traffic in the background because I'm kind of in the middle of a populated area, but there's nothing on this side. It must be 20 acres maybe. And then it connects up with the Guadalupe River. That's what it's called, the Guadalupe River, which just snakes around for miles and miles. And there's some really interesting property along the Guadalupe River, but it is definitely private. Some of it's not, but most of it's private, fenced off for cattle or oil companies or chemical companies. I'm just in town for work, but if I was here longer, I would rent a boat or buy a kayak or something and just go up and down, explore some of the river frontage. Just taking pictures as I go here. I guess we get to do a little off-roading here. Should have worn my hiker boots. love the Spanish moss everywhere. There we go. Deer laying down. Taking a break up there, buddy? Looks like he's gonna be a young buck. It's gonna turn into a nice one, I think. He's almost about a 6-pointer. A couple of those grow a little longer. It's like all velvety. Sorry, I'm zooming, trying to hold it steady. Alright, buddy, I'm gonna leave you alone. And there they go. Okay, there's a couple of them. So this is kind of cool. They have a cedar elm marked, apparently. And I had no idea what kind of tree that was. But it's right on the trail. And it's got a bunch of Spanish moss on it. I hope the camera's picking that up. I love learning the new types of, or different types of trees anyway. When I moved down to Georgia, there was a whole bunch of different trees than there were in Minnesota, so I don't know, I just always thought this stuff was interesting. And they have these palm trees here. I'm not sure if these are called cabbage palms. Somebody told me they were cabbage palms, but that was in Florida, so who knows. But they're not a long ways away from the Gulf. Victoria's not too far. It is inland. It's not on the Gulf like Corpus Christi, but to me it doesn't seem like it's very far. A lot of deer out here. This one snorted at me, he was right in the trail. Looks like there's a few of them back there. That one's laying down. I think I'll just leave those guys alone. They're just enjoying the day. Different shot at them. They're not very afraid of people because they are within 50 feet of me. So I'm guessing these are cicadas. They are extremely loud in this tree. Wow. It's about 9:45, and it's probably about 95 degrees. A little bit of humidity here in Victoria. There is another cedar elm. I guess they're marking the stall. It's a big tree, and they seem to all have the Spanish moss on them. But it's a nice little park in here. I'm gonna head over to the Guadalupe River next. Sorry about the wind. This is the Invicta man-made, gotta be, shipping channel. It's the Invicta plant over there. I guess they make some sort of chemicals. But ran into a real nice guy that worked at Invicta, and he said there's some private property back here, but I'm gonna go ask permission, see if I can hike around here by the Guadalupe River, because it actually, this canal just basically mirrors Guadalupe, but it's actually straight, unlike the Guadalupe River, which is just crazy snake-like river in South Texas. So let's see if I can give permission, but I kind of doubt it. But we'll see. So this runs all the way to, I guess, the, oh gosh, it's the Gulf, but there's another name. San Antonio Bay or something like that. See if I can figure that out too.